Hey everybody, this is Kyle. Here's a clip from a live stream with Matthew. And here is our first time checking out fingerstyle guitar player from the States, Yasmin Williams. And I'm a member of ASCAP as a songwriter and performer, but I get an ASCAP newsfeed in my email, and Yasmin was someone mentioned in the newsfeed as an up-and-coming performer, fingerstyle player, and things like this. And in this video, watching her playing, I do have a little bit of criticism, and thinking about it after the fact, it could be, when you're playing outside or something like that. So if you're a guitar player or know people that, perform acoustically or fingerstyle or classical even, let me know in the comments if you've ever had the problem I'm talking about in this video and how you might have dealt with it. Usually, something like this does a whole lot of good to help. Watch the video and see what I'm talking about.
Introduce us, Kyle.
Okay, so a week or two ago, Yasmin, hopefully I'm saying that right, or Yasmin Williams was in my ASCAP newsfeed. And they described her as a contemporary fingerstyle virtuoso. And of course, that harkening F word fingerstyle got my attention. I'm like, okay, I got to share this with Matthew. We have to check this out because we, from a Leap to Faye to Josephine to IU, I guess isn't fingerstyle, and others. I figured this would be a great place to share. I looked up her bio really quick, and it's supposed to be super heavy duty impressive. And in fact, I'm seeing in the 90s a player, Michael Hedges, who apparently started this like contemporary fingerstyle two-hand technique that everybody does. They're putting. Have you heard of him?
Yeah, I remember seeing videos of him back in the day. It was a few years, it might have been like 10, 15 years ago, but he performed most famously on Austin City Limits, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I think he passed away like in 97 or something like that. So it's been a while. So I'm trying not to have too lofty of expectations for this. I'm sure it's going to be amazing, but, we've seen quite a bit of fingerstyle, so very curious to hear her. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Exciting. I'm excited. I'm ready to mash it. What do you all say?
Let's do it.
Yeah!
Okay. I think I can say that. Okay, so without further ado, Musicians Panel reacts to Yasmin Williams' Juvenescence New York Guitar Festival Sessions. Here we go. pretty cool. I like that a lot.
That was cool.
Yeah. I mean, like, and my reaction to this is really good. I liked it. It was not as precise as some of the other fingerstyle that we've listened to, maybe in spots. And there was definitely a massive amount of complexity in technique, and I'm not saying I could do it, especially not switching to from playing one way and then switching and putting it down on my lap and playing the other way. I mean, that is definitely complicated, and there was definitely massive skill involved. I was just talking about, like, you know, we're listening to Alip Bata, and it's like, you know, what he uploads is like just a little bit more pristinely perfect. Now, that being said, you know, it was beautiful, complex, gorgeous, well performed. You know, I'm saying the bar is really high.
Yeah.
So I don't know, what do you think?
The as the piece progressed, her technique seemed to get a little bit better or whatever. And the main reason I say that is there was a lot of squeaks. And when you're playing guitar like fingerstyle like that, squeaks are the most evil thing that you can have. And I was thinking, it's like, I don't remember a lot of squeaks like in, you know, Alip or Faye or Josephine or some of the other players. But it is something like you might see guitar players getting like face grease on their fingers because that helps with that little secret there. But the composition was amazing. The way, like, and I was thinking, you know, where, you know, we've seen a lot of high level fingerstyle players where, you know, maybe she, you know, was kind of in that category. But compositionally, I think she was really shining with that, because I'm thinking of the transitional elements. And instead of resorting to like golpes, you know, doing like percussive techniques or something else like that, it was all notes. You know,
yeah, she did that major scale thing a lot.
Yeah,
every transition would have that. Maybe not every, but a lot of them.
Yeah, go ahead, Eve.
I liked. Yeah, I think she was trying to break away a bit from the typical, you know, fingerstyle acoustic guitarist, and I kind of like that about the piece, trying to differentiate herself and not be like everyone else.
Yeah, I liked it. It was really nice, and you know, it just, you know, and just in a couple of spots, I thought it could have been a little cleaner. Maybe that's what you're referring to when you're hearing the string noise. You know, it would be a monster task to keep up with that arrangement.